Now, you know how if, say, you love chocolate, which I do, and you have some in the fridge, and maybe you've had as much as you should have in one sitting, but that chocolate, it knows your name and it keeps quietly calling you over and over, whispering to start with, and then getting louder and louder until it's almost shouting at you to just open the door. Just take a peek at it. Just check up on it. Well, you have to in the end, don't you? It's only right. Anything could have happened. There might have been a power cut and it's melting. Something might have spilt on it. Or, even worse, someone else has visited the fridge and eaten a chunk of it. Well, those jewels were doing that to me, whispering to start with, then calling, then almost shouting my name. So I had to go and check up on them, didn't I? And how would I know if they were all right if I didn't try one? After all, they might be going mouldy. I had no idea. They could have been in that cupboard for years, suffocating in the heat of the cylinder and the weight of the sheets. So I resigned my job as housekeeper and took up the job of head of the quality control department. And despite the slight taste of the glue, I have to say, the quality was good, if a little less fruity than I would have expected. At first, I only had one or two, but when no one seemed to have noticed, I was running what can only be described as a slow-motion jewel theft operation. And over time, those glittering crowns became less and less impressive, until after a while they could hardly be called crowns at all, more like junkyard jewellery. And it wasn't long after that my days as a jewel thief came to an end, when I was apprehended mid-thieving. My housekeeping excuse didn't wash. Housekeepers don't usually eat the things they're looking after. But both my parents seemed far less angry about it than I had imagined they would be. Now, of course, as a parent and grandparent myself, I know they were probably more amused than angry. And knowing my dad, I expected he loved regaling his office friends with the story of how he came home to find his daughter had eaten the crown jewels. But that doesn't mean I got away with it, as I did get a slap around the back of my legs for being naughty. But I was used to that, as I know I was quite a naughty little girl.